I finally get a gavel. Call the reorganization meeting to order. Start off with the acceptance of the election results. The election results from the general municipal election held in Jefferson County on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, for the two Fox C-6 school board member seats from Jefferson County are shown below. Todd Scott and Jim Shalhoub are the new board members elected for the two three-year terms. The results are in the board packet if anybody wants to see that. So we will start out by swearing in the new board members. So if Jim and Todd could step to the middle. I state your name, do solemnly swear.
I, John Scott, do solemnly swear
That I'm at least 24 years of age,
that I'm at least 24 years of age,
a citizen of the United States,
A citizen of the United States,
a resident taxpayer of the Fox C-6 School District
a resident taxpayer of the Fox C-6 School District
in Jefferson County in the state of Missouri,
in Jefferson County in the state of Missouri,
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Missouri,
and the Constitution of the state of Missouri,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of school director
discharge the duties of school director
in and for the Fox C-6 School District,
in and for the Fox C-6 School District,
County of Jefferson,
County of Jefferson,
State of Missouri,
State of Missouri,
to the best of my ability according to law.
to the best of my ability according to law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, we will now proceed. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you.
We now proceed with the election of the board president. Each year, the Board of Education organizes itself by electing officers. The officer positions are president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. The offices of president and vice president are elected effective from one April reorganization to the next April reorganization. The offices of treasurer and secretary are elected and are effective from July 15th to July 15th. In accordance with policy, the superintendent will conduct the election for the positions of president and vice president. Subsequently, the newly elected president will begin presiding over the meeting. So having said that, the first election of the evening will be for the office of president of the board. Is there anyone? Any nominations are now open for president.
I'd like to nominate April Meckel for board president.
I'll second that.
April Meckel is nominated for president. Are there other nominations? Hearing no further nominations, nominations are closed. We'll now proceed to the election. The candidate for president is April Meckel. The election will be conducted by roll call. So, Susie, go ahead.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yeah, abstain.
The results are as follows. There were 7 votes in favor of President Meckel and 0 opposed and no abstentions, right? All right. So Ms. Meckel has received the majority of the vote cast and is declared the elected president. So congratulations. The next election this evening will be for the office of vice president of the board. Nominations are now open for vice president.
I'd like to nominate Mr. Todd Scott as vice president.
Todd Scott is nominated. Are there other nominations? Todd Scott, hearing no further nominations, nominations are closed. We will now proceed to the election in the same manner as president. The candidate for vice president is Todd Scott. The election will be conducted by roll call. We'll vote on Todd Scott.
Yes.
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 The result of the votes are as follows. There were 7 votes in favor of Mr. Scott and no votes opposed. Todd Scott has received the majority of the votes cast and is declared the elected vice president. So congratulations. And now I'll turn the meeting over to our newly elected board president.
All right, the next election this evening will be for the office of treasurer of the board. Nominations are now open for the treasurer.
I'll nominate Curtis Frazier for treasurer, please.
Okay. Are there any other nominations? Hearing no further nominations, nominations are closed. We will now proceed to the election. Susie, please do a roll call.
Yes.
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 Okay, there were 7 votes in favor of Mr. Frazier, and there were 0 votes opposed. There's so many blanks. You have received the majority of the votes and are declared the elected treasurer. Yay! And the most uncomfortable one this evening? The next election this evening will be for the office of secretary of the board. Nominations are now open for secretary.
I would like to nominate Susan Graham for board secretary.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing no further nominations, they are closed. Susie, will you please do a roll call for your own vote? Yes.
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 Okay, 7 votes are a yes, and you have received the majority of the votes and are declared the elected secretary. So great job. Oh, there's another one. Okay. So the MSBA, we delegate 2 MSBA delegates. Would anyone like to volunteer? And remember, there is a virtual training that you can take to help understand the role and how to communicate to us.
I'll volunteer to be a delegate.
Okay, Travis? If no one else wants to, yes.
I'll volunteer.
Wonderful, thank you. And then we need a backup one as well, just in case something happens. And if no one volunteers, the president is the backup, so I'll be the backup. All right.
Thanks for doing
All right,
Nice.
thanks, guys. All right, 1.9, we need a motion for approval to enter closed session for the purpose of discussing legal pursuant to 610.0211 RSMO, discipline pursuant to 610.0216 RSMO, and negotiations pursuant to 610.0219 RSMO.
Second.
Travis. Motion and a second. We are doing a roll call.
Yes.
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 Okay.